Hi, my name is KS Ranganath. I'm in practice for the past 25 years in the city of Chennai, and I do varied type of work spanning a whole spectrum of building types. I give accent to form, architectural form, so my creativity lies in exploring various types of architectural forms, and glass to me is integral to that form, and the type of glass I choose depends on a host of parameters which is specific to each project. While in colder climates, a large expanse of glass would be required to bring in heat. In hot, dry or hot, wet climates, you would have to be careful using glass, and depending on a host of parameters like orientation, type of space which is being used, and the shading, the extent of shading which is being designed, the light transmission required, the solar gain which is very crucial in hot, dry or hot, wet climates, and the U value, and of course the aesthetic parts, which is color and internal reflection, and of course economy, last of which is least of it. So economy is also a major let's say parameter, and so weightage is given to these parameters depending on the project, specific project. Glass reduces the scale of a building. If you have let's say a multi-storied building, it would bring down the scale of a building which would otherwise be not humanistic in scale, and therefore be large and ponderous, let's say. So the delicateness of glass is something which brings down the scale of a building and makes it more humanistic. High performance glass is an absolute necessity if you are talking of let's say harsher climates like hot, dry or hot, wet, where you need to reduce the amount of solar gain, and therefore it's very crucial that we use high performance glasses for these particular climatic zones. Okay, I'll give an example of a project I did in Cochin, which was for L&T, an L&T tech park, IT park, where I used high performance glazing. Essentially, I used a double glazing for that project, and again, climatic factors were a key consideration. The use of glass was also regulated depending on the building orientation. So, for example, in the north, there is a large expanse of glazing, whereas in the south, it's shaded, it's deeply shaded, essentially because you have a southerly exposure almost right through the year, and therefore the extent of glazing is minimized. So also in the west and east, you have glass used discretely. Essentially, LEED rating specifies certain parameters, and if you have a high performance glass which reduces the amount of solar gain, for instance, then your air conditioning loads minimize, and you therefore save energy.